Hello to those fine people out there in internet land. This is Daily Horizon View, and the date today is the 29th of the 4th, 2019. And as always, this is our top fives. We're looking at the ASX Exchange Traded Funds. Our spotlight today is drug, and that's the BetaShares Global Healthcare ETF, and that's currently hedged. Moving on. Quick little snapshot of the overall what happened today. We were down 0.36%, and the All Ordinaries closed out at 64.49. Pretty much the only light today was information technology and healthcare. We had gold, silver down, gold and silver up, can't read, and platinum up as well. West Texas Intermediate crude was down quite heavily today, 3.55%. So let's see how that plays out. Moving along. So top 5 percentage rises today. We had UBJ, ETP, MPM, UBP, if I can get that out, Cure and Drug. So UBJ is the UBS IQ MSCI Japan Ethical ETF. That one provides diversified exposure to the Japanese equities market, and that is tobacco and controversial weapons. So volume for that one, 420 were traded today, 1.99% rise, and that equated to 47 cents. Top 5 percentage falls, we had Triple O, VAP, SLF, MVA, and Fuel. 000 or Triple O is the BetaShares Crude Oil Index ETF. So as we saw on the market overview slide, oil was smashed today, so that's no coincidence that the oil focus ETF is down, and we see it down at 2.83%, which equates to 51 cents. Volume pretty strong, 13,000, almost 17,000 shares going through the market today. So looking at our top $5 rises, we had ETPMPM, SPY, IJH, IJR, and QR. So ETPMPM is the ETF's physical precious metals basket, and that's backed up by physical precious metals held in America by HSBC Bank. Very low volume, 27 shares traded today. We saw a rise of $2.67, which was a 1.87% rise. Top $5 falls. We had VAP, A200, MVA, and ESTX. VAP, for those of you who watch along occasionally or religiously, that's the Vanguard Australia Property Shares Index, Property Securities Index ETF. We saw a fall of $1.78, which is 1.99% today. Pretty strong volume, 25,000. Top 5 number of trades. So we saw VAS, STW, VAP, NDQ, and IAF. So VAS is the Vanguard Australia Shares Index. and that tracks the S&P ASX 300, and there's roughly $3.4 billion invested in that one. We saw 242 trades, looks like marginally down 30 cents, which equated to 0.37% drop. Top 5 volume, we saw RBTZ, Fuel, QOZ, NDQ, and AAA. So RBTZ is the BetaShares Robotics and Artificial Intelligence ETF. So looks like there was a decent volume of 114,000 shares traded today. Good volume. Up marginally 6 cents, which was 0.16%. Dyslexic. Moving on. Top 5 value. For value, we had VAS, STW, AAA, VAF, and IVV. Volume on the market today overall was pretty low, hence VAS, which is the Vanguard Australia Shares Index ETF. As mentioned before, that one tracks the S&P ASX 300. Only had $5.6 million of shares traded today. Pretty quiet day on the market today. Moving along. So let's get stuck into our spotlight today, and I chose drug, and that's the BetaShares Global Healthcare ETF, and that's currency hedged. Investment objective, the fund aims to track the performance of the index, provides exposure to the largest global healthcare companies, excluding Australia, so it's all international. As mentioned before, it's hedged Australian dollar. So the ETF provides simple, cost-effective and transparent exposure to the largest companies in the global healthcare sector. Can give you tactical exposure to the global healthcare sector, a core component of the global equities allocation, providing transparency and diversification benefits. As always, I forget to flick through this. So we had a net asset value of $5.64. We saw a trade today at $5.77, which is just above the net asset value. We have a management cost of 0.57%, which isn't too bad for this type of ETF. It's considering that it's global. We have a distribution frequency, which is semi-annual, so you get a dividend payment in January and June. We had a nice little dividend there of 3.43%. This ETF offers an easy path to acquire an instantly diversified portfolio of healthcare stocks. The ETF has returned 8.14% since inception. I think it was 2016 from memory. Drug is also currency hedged, so you don't have to worry about foreign currency movements adversely impacting your investment. I think this one might be one to look at if you are looking for some exposure to global healthcare. There's not a great deal of options on for ETFs for this type of trade anyway, but have a look at Cure. We've done that spotlight and Cure before, and also have a look at IXJ. They might be two good alternatives, or you might find that either of those actually might fit your personal investment strategy better. Moving along. So just a quick overview of the top 10. So we had Johnson & Johnson, United Health Group, Novartis, Pfizer, Merck & Co, Roche, Abbott Laboratories, Eli Lilly and Co. Medtronic, never heard of them. AbbVie, never heard of those guys as well, but as mentioned before, there you go. We can see our return since inception. It's done pretty well for the last 12 months as well. So returned 14.47%. So we're not promoting for you to purchase any particular ETF that's been looked at here today. It's all information, and you need to take your own personal financial circumstances into account. We are trying to provide education for everyone, and the idea is to crack your financial sky. So hopefully we can get you thinking about your investments and how you actually invest for your future, better future. So give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Thanks a lot. Ciao.